Hello everybody, my name is You Mine I Mine. It's been a little bit of a time since we've played Creative Survival. I have not done what I said I should do last time, which was play offline and get a bunch of stuff done. Last time I posted a Creative Survival was January 4th, and being the 12th episode, which is 3 away from episode 9, which means it's time to build our theme. If you didn't know, our theme was Portal, and our results seem to be particularly Portal 2, and I have 2 messages from the same person telling me to build Wheatley, specifically. The first one being a little nice, Wheatley, the robot ball of sarcastic British greatness. Now, I thought Wheatley was more Australian myself, but you know what? People hear different things. We're all gonna just have a great time. And then the second was very, very demanding. Build Wheatley! So I guess that's what we're building today in our little plot of land. Oh my goodness. It has been a while. Why did I say while like that? I don't like that. It's been a while since... Oh, hey, bud. It's been a while since I've been on here. 2 months! You know how much you can do in 2 months? Don't run away from me, chicken. I want your meat. It's been a while since I've just played a game on Xbox in general. Oh my goodness. Like, I can't aim. That was terrible aim. Now, I don't really know how I'm gonna do this, but it's gonna be possible, and we need to do it. I don't want any of the floor to be what it was normally, because Portal is all about being futuristic, and its main color concept, like, pairings are white and black, or if you take how the portals are, orange and blue. I finished clearing out the land. As you can see, we have the person and their name in the title, just like how we do over here up on it. That is one really tiny horse. Oh my gosh. How are you so small? Goodness. You went... After I finished making the plot clear, I farmed the crops so I could have the extra materials to start working towards a bookshelf, because I want to use quartz as the main material of this build, and I feel like it would be a waste if I did not have some fortune on a pickaxe eventually, so I don't waste all the ore. Oh, and also there's a random horse in my house, so that's fun. Okay, boom. I did it. I made a full 30 level enchant. So when I do to enchant my diamond pickaxe, I actually didn't look at this. What am I guaranteed? Unbreaking. That's cool. Yeah, I think I'll 30 my pickaxe, and then I'll just 30 a lot of iron ones so that I can get Fortune 3 and be awesome. I have a lot to do this episode. I believe I promised redoing my house, which is something else I can do. Ooh. I turned off view bobbing because it was actually, weirdly enough, making me nauseous. I don't know if I mentioned this weird horse, but it's here. When we get to level 30, we'll head back, enchant this pickaxe, and see what we get. Hopefully there's a fortune enchant in it for somewhere in... Whoa. English is hard! Hopefully there's a fortune enchant in there for us, and then we don't have to worry about enchanting more, which is really what I want. I don't want to keep enchanting. I just want to be able to just ruin this. Now, the concept for Wheatley, I'm thinking one of the best places to cover that much land that we have to do for Wheatley would be to do the first room you ever see him in, which is that hotel apartment-esque room, or you are taught the basic controls of the game if you've never played a Portal game. It's been a bit weird on my channel lately. Just been posting stuff I like, and honestly, that's the way to do it. If you don't know, I watch a lot of Gamegrumps, so I'm gonna play a clip of Aaron's, which is gonna be the guy who's explaining philosophy of doing what you like.
Oh, this is gonna be the finale. I don't want this game to be over.
No, we can play another round.
Oh,
it's
man.
only one course.
Oh, God.
We can play another course.
Do people really like watching us play this? I hope they do.
If they don't, then whatever, bro.
It's not like we're making a show for their entertainment.
I mean, the best content comes out from when we're having fun, so.
Oh, wow.
There you go.
What a selfish way to look at it. I love it and totally agree.
I mean, it's the truth.
It is true, I guess.
However selfish it is, it doesn't come from a place of selfishness.
But I can't... No matter how hateful and shitty a human being I become, I'll never be, like, shitty. You know?
No, it's true. If we're having fun, then people watching have fun.
That's true.
That's just how it is.
I want to apologize for not censoring anything, but that brings me to my next point. I will no longer censor not terrible words. I will probably censor, you know, Fs, and if there are terrible people that I talk to online, ins. I really hope there aren't any ins, but, you know, people feel like they have the right to say it, even if they aren't those who can say it. But you know what? That's a whole nother debacle. But I'm gonna stop censoring due to YouTube's new policy, where you are either child-friendly or you are edgy. And I'm not edgy, and I personally don't curse as much as people might think I do. But yeah, I like to stay clean. But if I have friends who are gonna be a little ragey on games, I'm not gonna censor them. They're just gonna be out in the open, which is completely fine by me. But yeah, I think it was it last episode when I was coming back? I have no idea. But one episode of the recent 2 or 3, I talked about having a schedule. I was getting more into YouTube, but you know, life happens, and YouTube is not priority of mine. It is a hobby. I like making videos. You see the photosynthesis video that I put up however many days ago, which is surprisingly doing well. Which I'm perfectly fine with. I stayed up from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. making that stupid video for a project. I got the award for most effort overall for that project, and that was not from the teacher. That's like a class voting for you. Not most effort, most overall. And the 3 categories were creative, effort, and scientific. So that was actually a great surprise to me. I knew it would be a hit, but I didn't know it would be that much of a hit. I put a lot of weird effort into things, which, you know, it might be unhealthy, but it also creates a really great thing in the end. I'm gonna play another clip. I'm gonna replay a clip of Aaron saying things.
I can't remember a time I've ever actively had a bad time while we were doing Gamegrumps.
Well, here's the thing, right? Like, if you're having a bad time.
If you're having a bad time.
If you're having a bad time.
Yep.
Either making a let's play.
Yes.
Or a cartoon or a video or whatever.
Right.
And then it ends up being unsuccessful, then who wins? Nobody. But if you if you are having a good time, making a let's play video, whatever, and it doesn't do very well, at least you had a good time.
That's a very good point.
And if you had a bad time and then it's successful, then you feel like shit.
That's shit.
Because then it's like, oh, really? Is that what people like? Oh.
That's an interesting thought.
So.
I had not considered it.
Yeah, man. You just gotta do what you love.
In that clip, he states that if it's something bad that you made and everyone likes, you're not gonna have a good time. And if it's something great that you like and everyone likes it, then it's a win-win. And I want to address that to my channel. I made the Maze Runner video, which is the most popular video on my channel currently to this day, and it just keeps doing supremely well. I don't understand it because the quality is so bad for what I do now. I think there are way more funny and interesting stuff on my channel. I get the appeal of it, but honestly to me, I don't think it deserves the #1 spot on my channel. So I guess it falls under the territory of it's something I don't like and it's doing great and I'm just having a miserable time. But the Goblin compilation video is doing pretty well for itself, and that is something I think deserves that amount of recognition, because I did spend a lot of hours sifting through footage and streams to just find those clips. And it wasn't just me, it was my girlfriend helped me, and it was a giant ordeal. Am I lost? So I get lost in the nether. All I really gotta do is find the fortress and I know where I am. Speaking of the nether, if you don't follow Minecraft snapshot stuff, then you won't know this, but Minecraft is putting a lot of nether update stuff, because that's the next giant update, is the nether, and there's a material that is better than diamond, and that is super interesting. They're also doing giant changes to the nether biomes, and I just really like it. You can do a new flame, blue torches. I think there is a green one. I'm not so certain on that. I know for sure that there's a blue one. It just looks like a really cool update, and I'm excited for it. It looks like it's gonna definitely be better than the bees. The bees were a hit, but man, if you are gonna do drastic changes to the game, something that we all know, the whole goal of Minecraft, first thing you do, get diamonds. Now the first thing you do is get diamonds, build a portal, go to the nether, and then get things better than diamond. And that is just insane. I've never thought I would see the day where Minecraft implements its own variety of better than diamond. It really does change the whole atmosphere of the game. Stuff's crazy, bro. Stuff crazy. Yeah, I've been kind of chilling during my absence. Most recent thing I did was I went to a birthday party with a friend. Not with a friend, for a friend. It was a surprise party for a friend. And we just really, a bunch of us hung out. We went on a scavenger hunt. It was a great time. I really recommend scavenger hunts for birthday parties because I did not know how fun they would be until my best friend had a scavenger hunt for his birthday party. And man, oh my gosh, I want to have a scavenger hunt. You can't even you can't plan a scavenger hunt for your own birthday because you just can't. You'll start subconsciously planning and you'll put items on there that only you know about. So really you just become a giant asset to your team. This is the part of the show where I stop talking and start working. That way it's not 45 minutes long. Like, what was it, the third episode where I just kept talking about D&D nonstop? And I don't cut out words that I talk about. I keep it in because I think it's important. The whole purpose of this show is, the namesake of it is me being creative, like building something cool, like I'm doing today, on the world. But I feel like the main purpose is, I use it as a thing to blow off steam, or talk about topics, or just relax. And all that my brain comes up with, all the rambling, all the stutters, I feel like you guys deserve to see. So, with that, I'm gonna unplug my mic, I'm gonna turn my brain off, and I'll be back when I am level 30 and ready to enchant. Alrighty, gamers, we reached level 30. We saw already on breaking 3 was our guaranteed. Let's see what we get. Hey, ooh, I was sweating a little bit. You don't know me. I don't know how much energy I have at 12:50 a.m., but man, I was perspirating, and this is a really lucky and great first achievement ever on the server, actually. So, with a perfect first achievement, I will be back when it is time to build. Alright, it is time. I think I've gathered all the essential materials to correctly build this thing, or at least I've gathered all the materials to get the materials. Hi, this is Chase, you mine, I mine. This is post-recording. In the third part of the video, I recorded a total of 58 minutes and 16 seconds. Most of this is just building the display of what the build is for episode 12, the Wheatley build. But at the end of it, especially the day after today, if you will, I felt that the build was not adequate enough to be good enough for a video. While it was a creative concept at first, it just became a bad idea. I'll show a video of my character going through the build, but I want to make a second video, 12.5 if you will, where I clean up this mess and I build an actual Wheatley, because I feel like every single one of my builds needs to honor the whole aspect of their request. The cathedral, while it may not honor my want for a specific Minecraft Dungeons thing, it was good enough. The Flowey area, because of its small area of being, it was adequate for me to think that it was good enough for the viewer who requested it. but the build that I am showing you, I think is just too gross. It doesn't honor what they wanted enough, so I'm gonna redo it. I previously discussed in the video, I was trying to build the apartment start-out room for Portal 2, but Wheatley's figure in that room is such a finite and minimal part of the build that it doesn't honor the main subject. And also, I don't want to show this 50-minute part because throughout the video I get more boring and more tired because it gets later. By the time I ended the recording, it was 2 a.m. and I was just dog tired. I'm now going to lead into where I ended the video, leave you with that. Stay tuned for a 12.5 where I finish this build, maybe do some other things I said I was going to do in episode 11 that I wasn't able to do in episode 12. Thank you for watching. Guys, I'm gonna go to bed. It's been fun. I've decided the absolute worst thing to build out of everything. I could have just built Wheatley, but my stupid brain will get all creative up in this, and I'm done. I hope y'all have a wonderful evening, night, morning, whatever time you're watching this. Thank you for watching. I know I wouldn't, because I got super boring halfway through here. So thank you. I'm extremely tired. I don't know why I'm dragging this out. Okay, I'll see you guys in the next one, and I will finish this build before you get to see the next one, so it will be fully complete, and I'll show it off because the plan is to do each build on the episode. I'm not supposed to continue on. Love y'all. I'm really tired.